are all here today is how to earn out of this process, how to kind of make money in a way that is really, really going to, in the long run, be so beneficial for you. And also, most importantly, this is going to end up making you your own boss.
Yes.
In ways that is unimaginable. So, Sonam is going to take you through a few things on social media that you can do to kind of monetize from the from the content that you're creating.
Yes. So how you can monetize your skills? You have created the content that you want. You've network with like-minded people, like-minded influencers. Now, how you can earn out of it? You need to, choose right kind of in fellow influencers and brands who can associate with you, and that way you can earn out of it. So tag the right kind of brands that, who you want to know, who can notice your work. As in the beginning, I gave you an walnut brand example. So that way, the brand will notice your content. They see a potential in your content, and they approach you and they tell you to create content for me, for them, and uh, present it to the audience. So that is one way you can monetize your skills. Be patient, because this is not an overnight. It takes a long time. It is a journey. Basically, you have to build your audience. You have to build your audience trust. You have to your audience should know you. Your audience should have the trust factor in you. Then they will know more about you. Then collaborate with other fellow creators. For example, how do you collaborate with other fellow creators and how this helps? Within the niche, as Sanjana told, we have different clients from the same market, from the beauty industry. How they can benefit each other by collaborating. So both of them have similar kind of target audience. When they intersect and when they collaborate, their audience is reaching it to the other makeup artist, and basically you are
So basically, when you, for example, there is a hairstylist and there is a makeup artist, the closest example, or there is a nutritionist and there is, say, a person who's a lifestyle influencer. So we did this association a while back. We have a client who's a nutritionist, and we have a blogger, we have an influencer on board who is really, really influential. She's from Pune. Her name is Shaurya Sanadia. And this client that we have, her clinic is called Nourish. But she's very famous here in Pune, very well known. People come from all over, to her. So what we did basically, this influencer was looking for a fitness plan to gain weight. She was looking at gaining weight in a healthy way to look more, built, to look better, to look better in the kind of things, she was doing. So we brought these two people together, and we told them, we told Neeta, who was a nutritionist client, Neeta Dhamejani, we told her, why don't you help her with a step-to-step, guide? And this was done free of cost. This was basically a collaboration. They came together and they created a space where Neeta, who's a nutritionist, gave the influencer tips and tricks and ways to kind of, build her body. And at the end of 1 year, I think 6 months, in fact, there were results that were seen in the weight, in the build, and those really helped both of them. So the blogger or the influencer, promoted the nutritionist, saying, oh wow, I followed her plan and it really helped me and it did so much good to me. So it's great because you are talking about the nutritionist. On the other hand, the nutritionist spoke about how this blogger has a healthy lifestyle. She followed a diet plan to gain weight and it's worked so well for us. So this is called cross collaboration, and these cross collaborations really, really help you to grow and really help you to grow as a community and not just as individuals who are working by themselves. And most importantly, like when we talk about these things, and when we talk about creating content that brands want to see, for example, when we feel, Acha, now I have made 20 videos and I'm doing well, I'm getting good number of likes. Now what's the next step? Doesn't mean I wake up every morning and start messaging brands. Can we collaborate? Can we do a collaboration? Can you send me free products? I will review it. This is a put off. of course, in a very professional way. If you are really interested in a brand's ideology and you want to email them and tell them, I really appreciate your ideology, I really have used your products in the past, I really like it, and I want to try something more, from your collection. Anytime that you're looking for a collaboration, you can count me for this. I would be ready to do it and promote your brand. This is a way where you're telling the brand, you guys are really good, I'm going to help you promote your product. But the other way and the wrong way of doing it is sending them DMs every morning, direct messages on Instagram. Can we collaborate? Please send me your products. Can you send me free products? I will review them free of cost. If there is a food blogger, they message restaurants. Can I come and eat free food in your restaurant? Or if there is, and there have been cases we've seen, there are these amazing automobile journalists on India Today, and they're really, really good. And what they have done as a passive income is, basically, the person I'm talking about is an automobile journalist, very famous, very good. And as a passive income, what he started doing is he started reviewing cars on social media. So basically, he has his contacts in the space of automobile because he's an automobile journalist. And he thought, okay, I'm doing it as a part of my job. Now let me take it a next step. When I'm doing my job, I'm going to separately take out an hour and review every single feature of this car that I like and put it on my social media. Now, in turn, the first few times he did it as a part of his job free of cost. But the next few times when cars and brands started noticing that this guy is making a difference to our audience, they started paying him for these reviews. They started saying, why don't you do this review for us? We'll pay you money. So this is how you get noticed. You have to get noticed. Instead of messaging people, can you send me your car for a test drive for 3 days? I will review it. It doesn't work. And also people on social media are very, very judgmental. Doesn't mean you hold back, but know how to be smart and work around it. So being smart is very good. Sometimes, what as a hidden strategy that I would want to share with you guys, and this is something we do, when we're posting for a brand, like if our client has taken jewelry from a brand, bought it by paying money, and we want that next time they should really give it to her free of cost as an influencer, and she will of course tag them. What we basically do is, the first time we post about that picture, we tag her on the story. Okay, now that story gets a lot of response and it's amazing, all that. The second time we don't tag her. Now what happens is, this jewelry brand notices, oh, this time she's not tagged me, and the last time she tagged me, I got amazing response, and immediately they start getting attracted to you. They start saying, oh, she didn't tag me this time, maybe I need to also put in some effort. And so they will say, you know what, this time I'm sending you just from my side, why don't you review it? So this is how you attract the brands that you want to associate with. Be subtle, be, in a way that is very smart, instead of looking desperate. Because if you start looking desperate, people will start taking you lightly on social media. So that is very, very, very important. And going to the next step, which is, once you are done with all of this, you realize your niche, you realize what to associate with, you realize how to monetize on your skills, and on monetization also, like how to monetize your skills on social media. If there are any questions in the end, of course we'll answer them as well. As a part of when you have decided, okay, this is how I'm going to monetize, now I'm going to start posting every day on social media, because I've learned all of this knowledge. Now once I post on social media, what are the steps that I need to follow? This is where a business profile comes into picture. This is where your business profile comes into picture, which is so important on Instagram. If you want to become an influencer, to choose the business profile option. It's unpaid. You don't have to pay to choose the business profile. It is an unpaid option by Instagram. It basically gives you a lot more tools to kind of measure your growth on social media on Instagram. So that's one thing. Now when you choose that, okay, I've made my business account and I know all the hacks and skills and everything, now once I have posted my content, or once I'm choosing the kind of content to post, what is it that I need to follow? So Sonam will take you through a few things that is so important when you are on social media.
Yeah,
you will cover them in short.
Yes. So firstly, consistency is the key, of course. You have to make sure that you're posting consistently, at the same time not spamming your audience, because if you post too much, your audience might unfollow and they might get irritated and annoyed and they might unfollow. So make sure you're posting say about 4 to 5 times a week, which is a good enough frequency of posting. Earlier trends keep changing of Instagram. Earlier there was a time when we would post 3 times a day, but right now if we do that, Instagram will not show your post because algorithm keeps on changing. So know the Instagram trends, know what timing works for you, and when you're posting also post at good active times, because that's very important. Good active times, what does that mean? So it's the time when you have the most active audience on your page. So if you post at that time, you might get good engagement and good response to that post. So you want to post on that time rather than posting on a time where your most of your audience are not online. So that is very important. When you have a business account, you can see all of those insights. What is your active time, what is your non-active time, where are your target audience from, and what are the demographics. You can see all of that in your business account. uh, Very important, make maximum use of Instagram features. The more features you use, Instagram pushes your post. By features, what does that mean? So using Instagram stories, reels are now the big thing. Instagram is pushing reels more than ever, so use that feature more, because Instagram wants you to try that feature. So use Instagram reels, the polls, quiz. There are a lot of things that Instagram
just
has.
one thing, reels, if you guys know about it, or I'll just take you through. Reels is a feature on Instagram. Basically, when Instagram started, it had a feature that you can post a video of 1 minute maximum.
Yes.
Okay, so 1 minute was the maximum that you could post a video on Instagram. So people started posting videos and they were so happy. अच्छा चलो फोटो तो पोस्ट करते थे, अब तो Instagram ने वीडियो भी अलाउ कर दी. So 1 minute तक people were on posting videos and doing really good things. Yes, Captain Sanjay is an expert on reels. For
Yes.
all those who are following him,
Yes.
he is rocking it on reels. So yeah, when videos started off, which is the first thing that Instagram launched, people were like, okay, 1 minute. Then Instagram slowly realized that people want to say more, but they don't have the time on Instagram. So basically 1 minute में video fit नहीं हो रही थी, तो उन्होंने क्या किया, they launched IGTV. Now IGTV is a feature of Instagram which allows you to shoot for more than 1 minute, up to 15 minutes. It allows you to shoot up to 15 or 20 minutes and you can shoot content. So what Instagram did, अच्छा थोड़े में fit नहीं हो रहा ना, एक काम करते, we'll make it longer and we'll tell people now record what you want to record. Now that's when TikTok was on the biggest hike ever possible in India. Of course, we don't have TikTok now, but even today, TikTok is like the biggest, craze in the world. Yes. Outside India. So when TikTok came in, people started going out from Instagram to Reels, because people said, "Arey, itni lambi 1 minute videos, 2 minutes," and now people have started making 20-minute videos. Nobody has the attention span. People on social media have a very, very short attention span, and with every passing day, this attention span is only reducing. So when you shoot something, you should know that your first 5 seconds of the video should make an impact for people to wait back.
It should have a hook, basically.
Yeah, any kind of hook statement in your first 5 seconds is going to make sure people don't leave that screen. So when this happened and Instagram started noticing, up to matlab are not coming to Instagram, because people are going to TikTok, because all these Instagrammers are going to TikTok and making short videos, short 15-second videos. So Instagram launched, so the time that TikTok was discontinued in India, Instagram launched this feature called Reels. Yes. Now Reels is a platform which only allows you to make content for 30 seconds. That's it, nothing more than 30 seconds. Give your messaging in 30 seconds and go out. And now if you cannot make an impact in the first 5 seconds, you lose that too. So that's when Instagram came with Reels. And so this is why today Reels is like the best that you can imagine. If you want to reach your audience, be on Reels. If you are scared to come in front of the camera and speak on Reels, like Captain Sanjay is doing it so successfully, if you are a little nervous about coming on the camera, make Reels that have content points. So for example, you are somebody who's advising people on how to follow the right business ethic, or right, so you can make Instagram reels where there's text coming up. Your first text is this, very very big flashy text which says, want to save some money, here's how you can do it. And then and when people read this, want to save money, people are going to be hooked on, and they're not going to leave that screen. And in the next few points, you tell what you want to say in pointers in text formats, and that's how videos do so well. So if you want to tell people, you have too much time but you've been procrastinating all day, how do you say that? You don't want to come on screen, put a flashy start text in the beginning. For all the procrastinators out there, your life is going to change. When you put that, people are going to not leave that screen, because all of us know somewhere or the other we all are procrastinating something or the other. So that's what, this is one big lesson that all of us, especially both of us, have also been learning through the journey, because we're really young and every day we learn how procrastination needs to like really worked on. So if I read a video that tells me, oh, are you a procrastinator, your life is going to change, I'm not going to leave that screen, I'm going to be there and watch what are they saying that's going to happen. So that's the difference, in that one, in those few seconds, make the impact that people are not going to leave that screen. So that's when, when she said be up to date with the trends. Today, if you're going to spend time on your Instagram talking, yes, make IGTV. Sometimes people have content that doesn't fit in 30 seconds or 1 minute. Make an IGTV, but that can't be your standard process of communication. Your standard has to be the latest trend, which is how to fit in content in 30 seconds or the normal post and caption way. So
yeah, and reels, actually, if you want to make big right now on Instagram, reels is the thing, like more than ever. So reels, if you are somebody like figuring out Instagram, this is a pro tip. Just get onto reels and you will see you will actually see the result. Then after reels, of course, stories, another feature that Instagram took from